What's going on, guys? Welcome to the third episode of Collector's Corner. Obviously, it's been some time since the last one, so I have accumulated a little bit of stuff in that time, the past month or so. Let's get to it. So let's start with this stuff right here. I was on Facebook, and someone was trying to sell a box full of figures for $15. Yes, $15 got me all this stuff right here. And I saw a bunch of Q-Figs. And if you know me, I love Q-Figs. They're super awesome. If you also know Q-Figs, they're pretty expensive. They're 12 bucks each. So the fact that I could pick up 3 Q-Figs and a bunch of other random figures for $15, that was a steal. To start off, I got this Westworld Dolores and Arnold figure set. Now, I don't really know much about Westworld. I've actually never seen the show. But that came with the collection. I'm definitely want to watch it. It's on my Netflix queue, so get around seeing it. Next up is a Hulk bowl. Put all your candy in and or whatnot. We also got this super cute and cool Adventure Time, the Ice King. I like Adventure Time, so, you know, Ice King with a bunch of penguins. Can't go wrong there. Next up, we got Rick from Rick and Morty. This figure is pretty funny. He's doing double middle fingers. Next up is Jessica Jones. We got Jessica Jones figure. I've been wanting to get her, but like I said before, Q-Figs are expensive. Kind of have to pick and choose which Q-Figs I get. But getting her for super cheap is awesome. So really like this figure. Another figure that was super dope to pick up. This is actually what it says on the box is a Loot Crate exclusive. So that's really cool. And I do not have a Spider-Man Q-Fig. So we got this Daily Bugle Spider-Man web slinger. He is in his white costume. So I thought that was pretty cool. Definitely gonna put that with the other ones. So last but not least, the other Q-Fig I got that I was super excited to get was Rocket and Baby Groot. Now, that one's super awesome. Definitely gonna go with all my other Q-Figs up in my collection. All right, moving on. Another little figure I got for actually free at work. Someone just put it in the break room and said, up for grabs. So, yes, thank you. So what we got is a Vault Boy, just a little bobblehead. I thought it was pretty cute. I like Fallout, so. But yeah, pretty good pickup. Probably wouldn't have bought this myself if I had to, because it's probably 10 bucks or something ridiculous. So, nice little pickup for free. All right, so as you guys see in the forefront, we got the PlayStation 1. Now, on OfferUp, this guy was selling the PlayStation 1, 2 controllers, a memory card, and all these games for $30. That was an offer I could not pass up. Now, if you look into these games, there's not many games that are like standouts of like, wow, amazing, great, spectacular, A+. But there is one game that was worth the $30. Not only for the system, because I really wanted the system, but this game was worth the 30 bucks. Metal Gear Solid. This game is hard to come across in the original case. I know this goes for a lot more than what I paid for. So that was a good steal. So I'm really excited to get the PlayStation 1 to add it to my console collection. I never did get to play on the PlayStation 1 as a kid. I started with PlayStation 2. So even though I can play these games on my PlayStation 3 and my PlayStation 2, it's just nice to play on the original console. Games that did come with, we got NFL Blitz 2001, NFL Game Day 2001, Peter Jacobs Golden Tee Golf, Frogger, the Dukes of Hazzards 2, Daisy Dukes It Out, Cool Borders 4, Ford Racing, Test Drive Off-Road 2, Caesar's Palace 2000. So, not too many games I would probably play that I got, but definitely some there I'd definitely check out. Alright, so let's move on to the games that I got. I got some Nintendo 64 games. I really wanted to expand my collection, so buying them when I can, when they're super cheap, is definitely a plus. So, I got Madden 99 for $1 at Movie Trading Company. I thought it'd be really interesting to play Madden 99 with my friend to see how bad it was back in the day and if we can even play it. Obviously it's playable, but when we've been playing the newer ones, it's gonna take a lot of adjusting to get used to the old one. We got Turok. I remember playing this game as a kid at a friend's house a couple times. I remember liking this game a lot. I couldn't own it because it was rated M, but now I own it. So, dinosaurs and killing, always fun. All right, this game I did own. This game was super fun. I love this racer. Cruising the USA. This game had some awesome maps, had a really good soundtrack. Cruising the world, yeah. And just really fun racing cars. Yeah, just really fun to play with people. Another racing game on the Nintendo 64 that was really fun to play as a kid. Beetle Adventure Racing. This game was super fun to play as a kid. Again, had a good soundtrack, had fun graphics for the time, and had what I remember was like almost every map, if I believe so, had a secret passageway that you could take like shortcuts through. And it was just a fun little game. Now, you can't have a Nintendo 64 collection without this game. I used to own this game. I don't know where the game went, to be honest. I don't know if my brother has it. I don't know if we sold it, which if we did, then it's really stupid. But sometimes you don't think about these things in the past. Anyways, I got it again, so I'm happy. For 30 bucks, I got The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is probably one of my favorite Nintendo 64 games. I played the crap out of this game. It is so fun. The graphics were amazing for its time. I remembered all of the songs that you could play in the game, and I even tried playing them on my recorder, if you guys remember playing recorders as kids in elementary school. Also, my mom bought us some ocarinas, and we actually learned how to play some of the songs on there. So that was super dope. One of the best games on Nintendo 64. This game is a blast, and if you have not played it by chance, you really need to check this game out. All right, let's move on to the more current, modern generation of games. First up, we got Red Steel 2. Now, as you may know from the last episode, or actually technically the first episode, I got Red Steel 1. I've not played it yet, but have to get Red Steel 2. I heard Red Steel 2 is a lot better than Red Steel 1. The motion controls are a lot better, and also it's set in a completely different time zone where you're fighting as a what looks like a cowboy with guns, and in a completely different setting than the previous game. From the gameplay, it looks like a blast to play, and I heard it was actually pretty fun, so definitely gonna check this one out. Again, adding to my collection of Xbox games, we gotta go with AMP. Not only did I get this game for $2, but I love snowboarding games. They're really fun, and I heard AMP was really good. Still want to get the snowboarding game that I got as a kid that I thought was really fun, SSX. That game was dope, but AMP is gonna go in my collection because who doesn't want to slide down some sick half pipes? Another game that is an Xbox exclusive. So I got Brute Force. Apparently they said this was the Halo killer back in the day, or at least that's what they tried being, and they epically failed, obviously, because this is the only game. But I wanted to check out Brute Force. It looked kind of fun. Third-person shooter. Gonna check this out. Hopefully I'm not too badly disappointed. All right, guys, so the next game we're gonna talk about is Breakdown. I got this game because I heard it is a hidden gem of the Xbox original. This game is a first-person shooter that mixes hand-to-hand combat. Pretty much you wake up with no memory of who you are, and you have to fight through all these enemies while figuring out what the heck the story is and who you are, while gaining awesome abilities along the way. I heard this game is pretty difficult to play, even on easy mode, and I'm all up for the challenge. Alright guys, so the next game is Blink, the Time Sweeper. This is a third-person action-adventure game for the original Xbox. In this game, your mission is to prevent the end of the dimension B1Q64 and rescue the princess from the evil Tom Tom gang. This game gives you the ability to control time. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I really hope it lives up to the hype. Alright, next on this list is Tao Feng, Fist of the Lotus. I'm gonna be real with you, this game does not really have a plot to it. Pretty much the plot is there's two warring ancient Chinese gangs, and that's pretty much all you really need to know. It's a fighting game that is rated M, has a lot of violence, and pretty much when I was a kid I saw this and I saw that you could damage your opponent's limbs, and also the fighter characters got really damaged and bloody, so I thought it was really awesome. I know nowadays it's probably not the best fighting game. It probably wasn't even the best fighting game back in the day, but that does not mean I won't have a fun time beating my friends up in this and having a joyous time. Next up is Stake Fortune Fighters. This game's a third-person brawler, kind of like Power Stone, but not as good, you know, arena fighter. I've heard a lot of mixed things about this game. I've heard it's a hidden gem. I heard it's a pile of doo-doo garbage. Pretty much this game has no story. There's a little bit in the game manual that tells you about roughly what the backstory is, but pretty much it's an arena brawler where you're beating each other up and there's different like abilities you can get, and gameplay looked kind of fun, but I think this is really just gonna be chalked up to me playing on the couch with a friend and seeing how hilariously bad this game is. Next up on the list is The Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. Now, I originally played this game on the PC. Thought this game was really awesome at the time. Thought the graphics were really good for the time it came out. And the fact that you could shoot people in this game and the bullet holes actually stayed on their body, to me as a kid, was dope, because I was like, no other game does this. Now, I don't know how good the actual full game is, but the few levels I did play in this game were super fun, so I cannot wait to check this game out again. All right, moving on to the PlayStation. All right, Robotech Battle Cry. I played this game on the GameCube at the time and had to buy it for PlayStation because I rather grow my PlayStation collection. But also, this game was super fun at the time. The graphics were really cool, like cel-shaded looking. You can transform into like a tank, an aircraft, and the robot. The game was super fun, you know, if you like shooting big robots and having awesome little battles. Moving on, Tony Hawk's Underground. Now, I played a little bit of this game when I was younger. This game was super fun. The fact that you can create your own character in this game and there's like a really fun story mode you can go through, I think it'd just be really fun. Now, it probably will not be as fun as, you know, Skate 2 or Skate 3, but I think this will definitely be entertaining because there's a lot of funny stuff in this game. I think it'd be a real fun time to play this game because this is around the time where Tony Hawk games were getting really good before they kind of took a dump. All right, moving on. Wolverine's Revenge. As you may know, Wolverine is one of my favorite Marvel characters, so I had to get this game. I heard it's really difficult in a lot of spots in the game. The voice actor who does Wolverine is the one and only Mark Hamill, so that's awesome, and he does a really great Wolverine voice. So I have played a little bit of this game. I did enjoy it at the time, so I'm definitely looking forward to beating it and seeing how difficult it actually gets. Next up on this list is 13. I remember seeing this as a kid and was really interested in playing it, but I never got around to it. This is based off of a comic book by the same name. You're pretty much framed for the assassination of a president. This game is cel-shaded, first-person shooter game, and also has David Duchovny and Adam West in it. And I think that's pretty interesting, honestly. The gameplay looks pretty fun, and I cannot wait to check this game out. Alright, next on the list is Spy Hunter. Now, this game is not, you know, a top shelf game by no means, but this game was super fun as a kid. I remember playing this game on GameCube, and I thought it was just super fun. The fact that you can transform your car, you know, a lot of car combat. I mean, it's pretty much all car combat, actually. And I just remember it being super fun, you know, you're driving your car super fast, shooting other vehicles that may explode, and all that fun stuff. Hopefully the gameplay is as fun as I remember it is. Alright, next on this list is called Monster Lab. Now, if you look online, there's a lot of people reviewing this for the Wii. I got the PlayStation 2 version. What drew me to this game was it looked really fun, and the fact that you can build your monster up and fight other monsters was really interesting to me. The graphics are really cartoony and silly, and the game doesn't look like it takes itself too seriously, but it just looks like a little fun action brawler, and I can't wait to check this out. Next on this list is The Mark of Kree. I remember playing the demo of this. If you guys remember back in the day, the PlayStation magazine included demos with the magazine. This was on one of those demo discs, and I played quite a bit of it, replayed the demo quite a bit, and I thought it was really fun. This is a third-person action-adventure game, and it has a lot of interesting and fun combat in this game. I'm just looking really forward to actually finishing this game instead of just playing that one level over and over again. All right, Maximo, Ghost to Glory. This is a part of the Ghosts and Goblins franchise. If you know anything about that, this game is just super fun and awesome. You play a noble knight, and you gotta go through a bunch of stages and battles, and you know, you lose your armor if you get hit and all that fun stuff. This game looked really fun. I heard a lot of good stuff about this. Graphics are super cartoony, and you know, what do you expect from one of these games? Alright, so next in my pile is Gun. I heard a lot of good things about this game. There aren't many good Wild West games out there, sadly. This came out after Red Dead Revolver, before Red Dead Redemption, so it bridged the gap of those games. Filled the space for any Wild West game fan out there. There is Call of Juarez and other games out there, but there aren't very many good Wild West games. So I heard this was really fun and good. The gameplay looks really fun. So I'm really excited to check this game out. It looks like it has a lot of good story elements and gameplay. Next on this list is Cold Winter, another game that I played on a demo disc. Played the crap out of this game on the demo, and it was super fun. That's why I bought it. Not that I looked up the review of this game at all. So I'm just really hoping that this game is as good as that demo level was. You know, sometimes you just gotta do blind buys. It's a weird tongue twister. Say blind buys 3 times fast. Blind buys, blind buys. Anyways, so that's why I bought this game. It looked really fun, and hopefully I didn't make a silly purchase. Next game is Black and Bruise. This is a cartoony boxer game. I looked up a little bit of the gameplay. It looked pretty fun. I like these wacky, zany boxing games. It's always fun to kind of like mix up my fighting games. I have a lot of realistic fighting games. If you know me, I prefer more realistic fighting games than like the 2D side-scrolling fighter games. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, but I prefer the more realistic fighting games because I just think they're more fun. Anyway, so this game looked a lot of fun and just zany looking characters, and hopefully it was worth a buy. All right, last but not least on our list is 007 Everything or Nothing. Now, this is a 007 game that was never a movie. This takes away from the normal first-person shooter and gives us a third-person action game. This has an original story, and it was pretty fun when I played it as a kid. I'm definitely looking forward to replaying this game. There's a lot of third-person action in this, a lot more car combat. You can play in a helicopter. They use the cover system a lot in this game. If you're a fan of 007, I think you'll like this game quite a bit. Alright guys, so that is the end of this episode. If you guys liked what you see, hit that thumbs up. If you guys want to see me play any of these games that I showed today, if you want me to do any reviews of them, if you want me to do any gameplay with my friends having a fun time, let me know in the comment section, and I will keep making these when I buy some more stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching.